So when I was at school today figuring out my classes, I was still trying to trade, so my trading ability was hindered a bit, but we took 2 wins, 1 break even. Me personally, I took 3 wins. I didn't actually get out break even, just because I realized how ridiculous that stop was on one of our setups. So let's just go straight into it. We swept this high, and I was in my first period just doing some pre-market analysis, which was pretty good. I was able to see where I thought the market was going to go. And first thing my eyes went to, Corey, turn that down. Okay, we went to these equal lows down here, or not this, I mean relative equal lows, they're basically the same thing. But we came down, took out these lows, and actually respected this area. And I want to see this fair value gap fail if we want to see higher prices. And as you can see here, it pushed up higher. And what was my confluences for pushing up higher? Oh yeah, on the 1 minute you can see it. So, right here, on the 1 minute, we started forming a sell model. I originally didn't want to take this, but this is just what I was seeing. Ran up higher, failed to take out this high, and right here, first thing you guys need to see and mark out is our PD arrays. Okay, we have this fair value gap. We have a mitigation block right on top of the fair value gap. Okay, we have a breaker block right back here that we're inside chopping around the breaker. 3 of these PD arrays, and finally, cherry on top, we had market structure shift below this low, plus a change in the state of delivery, which is just us respecting this bearish order block. So, when I saw the change in state of delivery, that is when I entered and I looked for shorts. If I were to take shorts, it'd be here. Change in state of delivery, this order block getting tapped into. And what was I targeting? My target was a 15-minute fair value gap, and I want to see the prominent one get filled. We're going to go over there right now. Hop on the 15-minute, and this is the one that got filled. So, and I have a video of this short I took. I recorded most of it because I was in class. Hop on the 5-minute, go back down to the 1. Okay, so we retraced, took shorts in this area, and I think we got it. Where did we enter at? Directly on, okay, adding on another confluence, we were inside of 0.5 of our little equilibrium range, and right here, mark it out. When we were up here, I entered off the equilibrium. Oops, whoa. There we go. Okay, I entered right here with my stop. Where do I always pull my stops? I think I lecture you guys on this almost every time, especially you, G Crispy. Actually, G Crispy, where do I pull my stop? Oh wait, this is upside down.
Mean threshold of the order block.
Exactly, mean threshold of the order block. So I put my stop right here, 10 handle stop. You can see I did the exact same thing on here. Tapped mean threshold and targeted the fill of this 15-minute fair value gap plus our standard deviation. And that was our 1/5 standard deviation. And we tagged it perfectly. And that was our first trade. And this was like up, how much was it? 480, 800 something. It was up 800. So I was up 800 from this trade. We'll just call it that. Okay, next, there's a unicorn here, and I'm going to show you guys that 15-minute fair value gap plus when you move on to the 5-minute. What do we see here? We see a breaker block, which is just us sweeping out this low, this high right before sweep of liquidity. Tapped into it. We actually, oops, let me mark this out. Clean up this right here. That was our first play. Oh, 800, my bad. 15-minute fair value gap plus this breaker block. Tapped into it. And we're already expecting higher prices. So what I was talking to you, G Crispy, I had a one-on-one with you, but I was talking about narrative. Where does the higher time frame tell us we want to go next? We kind of had a buy model. We had a unicorn setup. So fair value gap plus a breaker block. What does that tell me about price? Where do we want to go?
Higher.
Exactly, we want to go higher. So what are we going to start to look for? We're going to scale down and look for an entry model. So, of course, we want to, first of all, return to a discount after we shift market structure. So, we shift market structure, which is just this high. I'd like to see this one in the higher time frame. Get our market structure shift. We go lower. And what are we looking out for? What did I mark out at this low?
Fair value gap.
Exactly. Fair value gap plus this low right here. And I said that was a soup. I called this entry out for you guys too. But
Low risk buy.
yeah, I was waiting. I was hoping some more people would take it and actually hold on like diamond bullet. But soup plus this fair value gap. So cleaning up this part of our chart, this little portion. I went long, right here, and where was my stop at? Let me see. Just gonna confirm. I think I had just a way too tight stop for this for you guys. Yeah, I put my stop like right up, right at this. Right here. This was my initial stop, 7 handles, and I was targeting this high right here. 360 handles. I didn't close out of this. I actually held on to it because I told myself I wasn't gonna move it. But for you guys, I don't want people to take my signals to take losses. So when we were right about here, I went to what was it? I went to this candle open right here. We tapped into it, played around in it a bit after taking into it. We didn't get stopped out, and when it went stops to break even, this is where we got taken out of the trade. Keep in mind, my stop loss, it was all the way down here still at 7 handles because I really didn't care if I took a loss after taking a good win like that. Ran all the way up, full take profits hit, and I was watching a lot of people try using each other's liquidity or going against the bias or just saying that they were going to be right. You could see right here they got absolutely just demolished, just liquidated all this trade. Okay, and after this, I did not have my phone to see this entire um, thing of price right here. So right here, all the way until I'd say 12:50, I went to lunch at 12:50, and at 12:50, I have to get my lunch and everything. So 10 minutes later, I'm at what was it? Lunch for around 20-ish minutes. So this is the only times I could see the charts, or these are the times I can't see the charts. So when I'm in the lunch line, of course I look at the charts, and I can only see this much of price. And like, all right, I thought that this was just an extension of like you could see how similar these two were. So I thought this was just my take profit getting hit, and we're just moving a little bit lower from that. So I was like, all right, no, we're just gonna move lower. And then I get to my classroom, and we're pushing up right here. I'm like, we just had a full-blown sell model, and we missed it. And I'm saying, what was it? If we retrace into OTE, the bodies, because I taught you guys about using the bodies for OTE, let's see what that looks like. Looks like we tap perfectly into an OTE fair value gap. So, the equilibrium of this fair value gap, the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, that is where my entry was, right here, with my stop at the top, right here, 11 handle stop. And you know what I was targeting? Guess what I was targeting? I was targeting these lows.
Original.
These lows. 129 handle win. This is a... No, it was a 1 to 14. Okay, my stop wasn't really that accurate. It was a 1 to 14, but... That was full take profit getting smacked on that trade. And you can see right here, this is my entry. Sitting in class. It was just a perfect play. And, yeah, I guess that's about it. That was all the trades I took. Those are 3 trades I took. I tried explaining it to the best of my ability. We had 7 minutes. I think I dropped a few bombs in there for you guys to learn from. But I'd say this is pretty good. Today's price wasn't bad. I think ICT took a bunch of losses today. I think it's because he's scalping. If he started trading something like this, it would be so much better. But yeah, or I can make a sell model. I'm sorry I couldn't call it out. So I'm just gonna officially say 2 wins. Actually, 1 win. 1 break even, and I'm just gonna disregard this. For me, it was 3 wins, but I couldn't really call it trades. I told you guys it would be kind of hard for me to do that, especially with me being in class. But I'd say it's alright. I'm gonna get this for the thumbnail, but other than that, what was our actual take profit?
Mantas, how's your new schedule, bro?
What?
How's your new schedule treating you?
Yeah, pretty weird. I think I can manage. I'm already emailing my dean to make sure, or to try getting new classes so I can actually trade the what was it, New York Kill Zone. So, do we have any questions? I forgot to start asking questions for the recap. Do you have any questions? Anything you guys want to go over? Nothing?
Oh, did you meet Valid, bro?
What?
Did you meet Valid by chance, Mantas?
Valid. Yeah, I muted Valid. Why?
Yeah, he had a pretty good question.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm
I think-
sorry, Valid. Okay, wait. I'm unmuting you right now. What's up, Valid?
So, can we go over what I asked you before the
Yeah, of
thing?
course. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. What's up?
The NQ and MNQ.
Okay, SMT between NQ and MNQ. Basically, yeah, there's divergences that happen in between NQ and MNQ. So let me just hop on a different one. Which one am I not using? I know I'm using the SMT one. I will just demolish this. Don't save. Okay, SMT. So, MNQ. All I can really say, NQ and MNQ have SMTs, and you just want to treat them as normal SMTs. And, like, what was your question on them, actually?
Can you explain how if both of them are overlapping, that makes a higher that makes it a stronger...
How to use it as a confluence?
No, like, okay, so, for example, there was a 5-minute bomb balance on MNQ, but there wasn't one on NQ. So can you explain that if both are overlapping on both sides, like if they're the same, what's it called, PD array on both sides, that makes it stronger rather than just one PD array on MNQ. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. That's how it usually goes. Another thing I'd also like to add, M and Q is always gonna have. There's always gonna be a divergence. More people are trading micros rather than minis. We have so much more volume that are being involved with micros. That's why I used to trade 20 handle stop losses, just mainly because micros have so much more volatile moves. Like this little price swing right here, top to bottom. This is 21 handles on here. How much is this? 22 handles. Full one handle difference. Oh no, I think I just messed that one up. But basically, there's a lot more exaggerated moves on M and Q. We have to actually look for an entry model to figure that out. But that's all I can really
Yeah.
say. It's just
So I got one tick.
one take. I know some people miss out on trades. Sometimes it feels constant encroachment of a fair value gap, and other times it doesn't. Usually, I think the best way to say NQ kind of lags behind. It's not as strong as it. You're gonna see some differences in it. Let me see this real quick, cause we had this 15-minute, or we had this volume imbalance player here, and we had this one right here. Not much of a difference, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Wait, if you want the exact trade that I missed the one tick on, what was that one? The first trade you did, like the one that you didn't signal.
The short.
The one that you.
Or
Yeah, the short that you did not signal. Yeah.
what do you
the
mean?
short.
The short that I did not signal.
The one at 11. Exactly 11. 11 today.
This one right here, bro. I thought I signaled that one. I was like, this is more of a
Did you?
hypothetical trade. Yeah, I did. What do you mean did not
Oh.
signal? Look at this. Look. What is this?
I thought you didn't signal, bro.
No, I
Okay.
signaled. F you. No,
What?
I'm kidding. Right
I
here.
love you.
What the hell are you talking about, Valid? What?
Right
Okay,
here, this
so
one.
that
I signaled this
exact
one. Yeah.
that trade, hop on the 5 minute for me on MNQ
Sure.
and do it for NQ as well.
It's convincing though.
Cool shit.
Oh, what is this?
ISB, you have a cool vibe to say, huh? Trying to be a whole rapper.
What is that?
I'm a real rapper. Like,
Whose audio is that, bro? What?
Okay, I think it's G Crispy.
you did?
Yeah,
I
it is.
see
Chris.
it.
G
It's-
Crispy.
yeah,
Ban
yeah.
him. Ban him.
Ban him.
Oh,
ban him.
Can you hop on a 5 minute?
Yeah, hop off the 5 minute or hop on.
Get another one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you go to the exact place and there's a volume balance exactly at there's a volume balance.
I got time right. Okay, I found it. What's up?
Yeah.
Which one?
So mark out that volume balance on the 5 minute.
I'm on the 5 minute. Where's the volume balance?
Okay, hold on. Go to the exact trade on my side. So the volume balance the 1035.
M and Q?
30. Yes.
Oh,
Q
this
and NQ.
one.
Yes, so I on NQ it tapped it perfectly, the volume balance. That's what I would have got the entry off of. But MNQ it didn't tap it. It was one tick away from tapping it.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was one tick away from actually tapping it, so I didn't even get the entry on that. But I would have got the perfect entry on NQ.
That's a very peculiar. Wow.
I know, right? Yeah,
Strange.
one tick away.
That's so weird.
What?
I know, that's small, so I see what you mean.
Yeah, I was one tick
There's
away
small
from getting my
there's small
entry.
S&T
So I'm like,
differences between it. No, nothing too major. They shouldn't. Actually, disregard what I said about SMTs. I think I'm wrong about that.
Oh. Okay, I got one more question.
What's up?
It's a dumb question. Why did you draw OTE on bodies instead of?
Because you were.
Hello?
When did ICT say you have to use the what was it called? Wix.
Wait.
No, because I'm just used to Wix. That's why. Because I used to trade fib, but without ICT.
This body says actually.
Here, I gotta
I'm
show
just really
bodies,
curious.
why I use bodies.
Mhm.
I will show you why I use bodies in a second.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, Captain.
Bust this out right here.
Hmm.
Okay, not this one. Listen, I forgot to ask.
What the fuck?
Okay,
To
watch
this run
watch
here,
listen.
isn't this an optimal trade entry? Watch. Here's your swing low. All right, so here is the Fibonacci laid on that price swing. I'm using the bodies of the candles. Again, not using the wicks and the tails because the bulk of the volume is in the bodies. So it's going to give you a pure read on where the buy signal is going to be. All right. It doesn't mean that you can't use the wicks and the tails. It just means when I'm looking for optimal trade entry, I prefer to use the bodies of the candles because it will give you a pure read on the entry. If
Pure read on entry, and what did it give me today? A pure read on entry.
Oh, okay, that's valid then. That's valid. That's
Yeah,
valid.
exactly.
Well, why was anyone asking about that?
Bro,
I was
I don't
literally
remember.
I understand it instantly, bro.
pure read and volume. You don't want the wigs. You want a pure read and volume.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at ranges, okay, like what I outlined on the hourly chart, and
Also, do you know that one thing with market structure shifts, you don't need a close above for a market structure shift?
Yeah, you just hit a wick, right?
Yeah, it just needs a wick for a market
Yeah.
structure shift.
Yeah.
There's so much so much regurgitated information. It's crazy.
You know what, Mantis? I do have something about that. That OTE you drew today would have been more perfect if you did wicks. Because
Huh?
I did the same.
Yeah, well,
That would
you'd
have
be
been
more
more
perfect
perfect.
if you weren't born Asian. So
Well,
yeah. How about
okay,
Alright, I'm
okay.
gonna
You know
end
what?
this,
Chill.
recap. I'll see you guys later.